Yay, we made it back to the yurt. It looks so different without all the snow. I like it though, it's nice. Nice to be back. Let's head on inside. I was just glancing around the yurt and was over looking at the community pantry, and they have definitely been out here to restock it since we were out here last. I'll show you. It is chock full of Topper Ramen. Somebody took the vodka, though. The vodka's not in there anymore. I wonder who took the vodka. Oh, that's funny. So I pulled out the yurt book and I went back to my entry from when we came out here in March, and it was all snowy, and it looks like somebody stayed out here right after us, March 28th and the 29th. So someone came out, Hannah and Jeffrey. They arrived in good form to the yurt around 5 p.m. Let's see. Oh, we got a little ant on the table there. So let's see, they were March 28th and 29th. Little ant. And then we had 29th and 30th. We came, we saw, we pooped. Thanks for the awesome stay. We loved it. Olivia and Bill from Woodinville, it looks like. This, June 14th and the 15th, which I believe was yesterday. Let me check the date. Actually, they left today because today's the 15th. So these are the people who were here last night. And apparently they are cupcake sluts. What is up with these people? Okay, so the people who stayed here last night, Cupcake Sluts. We booked 5 spots, leaving a mystery spot available. 3 of us made the trip, Janice, Allie, and Andy. We made predictions of who the rando would be on the way up. We arrived at the yurt around 2 p.m. and immediately began planning a counterattack against the rando. We identified weapons of opportunity, exits, firefighting equipment, and something in rendezvous points. Unsure if this is how premeditated murder starts. Oh my God. I didn't read this earlier. I just looked at the picture. Artwork by Janice. Oh my God, Cupcake Sluts, you guys are hilarious. I would love to meet you, although I do not want to be the rando that you are planning a counterattack against. But you totally sound like my kind of people. I booked all 6 spots here once, so I wouldn't have to worry about the rando person. Oh my God, I love it. That is great. Thank you. Whoever did that artwork did a really good job too. Oh God, that's great. I love it. Unsure if this is how premeditated murder starts. Oh my God. Oh, I can't breathe. That's probably the best entry in any book I've ever read. I just noticed that their entry is continued onto the back of the page. We have to finish reading this. Okay. Cupcake Sluts continued. To our great satisfaction, the rando never showed. We woke up to a beautiful sunny morning and began to shed our psycho killer cupcake slut personas. Thank you to the MTTA. Oh my God. We met the yurt manager Rose and volunteer Bob. They were extremely helpful and friendly and do amazing work to keep the yurt and other huts in great shape. We will definitely be back. Cupcake Sluts, Janice, Allie, and Andy. Oh man, did you tell the Yurt manager about your pre-attack on the rando? Oh my god, that is great. Oh, this one says, hi, we are Katie and Camilla from Seattle. We were hoping to meet our future husbands in the group of 4 reserved with us, but no one showed up. Oh, June 7th, 2025. Queer mountaineers were here. Such an amazing space. So grateful for the volunteers that maintain the huts. So this is not a post that I want to read. What the heck? Look at this. Don't go in the basement. There's a trap door over by the bunk beds. It says, we heard noises. Something was scuttling around in the basement. We all heard it. It sounded small at first, like a mouse or a squirrel. We didn't think much of it. We just continued making dinner. It had been a long hike. We were tired. We just wanted to relax. What did it matter to us if some stray critter was messing around down where we couldn't see it? Just as we had sat down to enjoy our hard-earned meal, the knocking started. It was gentle at first, quiet. We tried ignoring it and eat, but it got more persistent. Knock, knock, knock. We traded looks with each other across the table. Each spoonful of pasta, our eyes darted nervously towards the trapdoor in the floor. Todd tried to laugh it off. He was just trying to bring up the mood. We were on vacation after all. We should be having fun. It was probably nothing after all. He'd prove it. He was always the bravest one of our friend group. Our brief, uplifted moment was cut short with a sudden bang. We saw the door in the floor quiver with the force. I jumped up from the table. Shade spilled glass of water in shock. Silverware scattered the floor as we recovered from the shock, but we all felt it. That thud made the whole yurt shake. That's it, Todd exclaimed. What the frick? Slammed his hands on the table as he stood up. We watched quietly as he shuffled over to his pack and began digging through it in earnest purpose. After a few tense moments, he triumphantly pulled out his headlamp. I don't know, man. Maybe we should just leave it alone. Try and get some sleep. Our friend Chris tried to dissuade Todd, but Todd just shook his head, and determination clear across his face, we anxiously gathered around the trap door. As he lifted the handle and peered below, Shane let out a small gasp, half expecting whatever was harassing us to be waiting just behind the wooden planks. But all we saw was the ladder, leading into darkness. There's nothing there, Flora whispered. Where does it go? I bet it really was just an animal. Is that Martin? Marin? Said encouragingly, but Todd was already climbing down the ladder. For a second, he remained in our line of sight at the bottom. He looked up at us, his headlamp blinding us, but we could just make out his smile, trying not to worry us. He turned forward and trudged confidently into the dark tunnel. The sound of his footsteps got quieter as the light of his headlamp faded into blackness. Todd, we called nervously after him at first, our summons becoming more earnest as the seconds began to pass into minutes. Todd? Shane called again. Todd, I hissed. Silence. We all looked at each other. A half hour had passed, and cold air from the open... What the fuck? I just heard a noise. Oh, God. Okay. Cold air from the open shaft made us shiver. No one had turned on the stove, as we'd been preoccupied with the basement mystery. The wind howled outside, the only sound breaking our collective silence. Again, our gaze shifted. We all looked back and forth at each other, then down into the dark hole. Chris moved first. He touched the handle on the door, latch and lowered it closed painfully, slowly. None of us dared to stop him. I'm sorry, he half sobbed, half whispered as the hatch shut. We shuffled off to bed after that. We didn't get much sleep. At some point later in the night, though I heard movement again from down below, I thought I heard shuffling. I thought I heard a faint knock. I lay on the bottom bunk and stared into the darkness above me, listening, waiting for another knock. But it never came. When dawn arrived, we all stayed quiet and silent. As the sun rose in the sky, we finally rose from our beds and started packing up. We looked in the door of the floor. We looked at Todd's pack on the floor. What would we see now if we opened it back up? Our courage failed us the way we failed Todd. We opened the door and started the long trek back to the car. We tried to tell someone, we tried to let them know, but they didn't believe us. They said nothing was down there, it was just storage. Certainly no endless tunnel of darkness. We must have been high. So we're warning you, don't go down in the basement. What in the hell were these people smoking? Oh my God. I'm a little tripped out about the trap door, though. It freaked me out last time, but there was definitely no noises coming from it. That's great. They just abandoned Todd. Todd's still down there. He's got some great friends, Todd. Oh, man. Look at this. Right here it says, no sign of Todd. No news is good news, question mark. Oh, Lord. Sequel to Don't Look in the Basement. Uh-oh. We found Todd, a bit haggard and hairy, after his journey through the basement portal. He was speaking some sort of gibberish, almost a series of clicks and O's. Though he breathed like a human, there was something mechanical to his being. We asked Todd, is there anything we can do for you? He replied with a series of clicks and O's. I thought maybe he was communicating with Morse code, so I grabbed my phone and tried to bring up my Morse code app. As soon as Todd saw my phone, he lunged for it and ripped it from my grasp, punching some digits until he got a voice on the other line. He spoke in very clear English. You bastards left me in the basement without any hooch. Oh, man. You tell him, Todd. They did. They left you. They didn't leave you no hooch, no smoke, no nothing. Nice. I love it. These entries in the book are the best. Good morning. We got our star footage. It is 4:30 in the morning. We're going to eat some breakfast and then we are going to hike out. And we are going to hike out on a new trail today. We're going to take the lower Yurt trail out. So I'm excited to see what that's like because some of it's road, but some of it's an actual trail. So that's really cool. We're going to see what that's like today. I'm excited for that. I am very tired. I think I got about 3.5 hours of sleep, something like that. Okay, so I'm just going to read my entry in the book. It says, oh my God, LMAO. I want to meet the Cupcake Sluts. You guys sound hilarious. This is my second stay of the year, and the best part is reading everyone's entries in the book. Hey, Cupcake Sluts, hit up my Rumble and YouTube channels and say hi. The channel is Adventures with Amanda K, or take a QR code and scan it when you get service. I'm not expecting any randos, but I was the only one who booked, and this time I didn't purchase all 6 spots. Unlike the Cupcake Sluts, I don't need to identify weapons as I am locked and loaded. This bitch doesn't mess around. I'm also solo, so I swung by the High Hut on my way up here. That is a very cool hut, but it's almost always booked. It has the best views though, closely followed by the Snowball Hut. Thank you everyone for all the laughs. Your entries and pictures are great. Maybe we will meet on the trail one day. Thank you, MTTA volunteers. You guys rock. So hopefully the Cupcake Sluts, when they come back, they'll see this entry and they'll take one of the QR codes and they'll hit up my channel and say hi because they sound hilarious. The last people who stayed here, you guys did a fabulous job cleaning up. It is spotless. And then I did add a little PS to my entry in the Yurt book that I put a chair over the trapdoor just in case. Can't be too safe. That trapdoor is a little creepy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast and start hiking out, and I'll show you guys the trail along the way. Hi, Yurt. It was another lovely night. We've got the Yurt bunny down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. It's still pretty dark, but he's right down there. Very bold little bunny. Well, actually, a very bold big bunny. He's a very, very big bunny. This bunny is bold. Hey, Bun Bun. I'm just gonna go around you, okay? Hi, you're adorable. You're super cute, just so you know. You're an adorable bunny rabbit. I won't bug you. Are you the Yurt bunny? Yeah? Resident Yurt bunny? Okay. You're adorable. If you're going to come out to the Yurt, I highly recommend taking this lower Yurt trail. It is really nice out here. I mean, a lot of this is gravel road too, but it's super peaceful. It's not nearly as steep. It's really nice out here. We're getting ready to walk out of the woods into an open area. Partially burned out log pile down there. Apparently you get service here. My phone is going crazy. So you get service on part of the lower Yurt trail. My phone's going nuts. I got all kinds of text messages coming in. That's steep up there though. It's like super steep. Steep, steep, steep. Okay. Okay, if you're ever in Washington in the woods and you see a slug like this, I'll show you. Careful, they bite. Just kidding, they don't bite. He's a big one. Put my hand down here by him so you can see. Yeah, he's oh, I upset him. He's quite the slug. All right, oh, he didn't stay upset for long. It's got like this giant breathing hole or whatever right there. That is weird. Let's see if I can get my phone out of focus a little better. Craziness. All right, we made it back to the car. It was 5.6 miles coming out, so it is a little bit shorter taking that trail than taking the main road all the way in. So I definitely highly recommend taking the lower Yurt trail out from the Yurt. I don't know if I would take it in, but I would definitely take it out, and I'll be taking it out from now on, except for in the winter, because I don't think that trail is doable. It's just too narrow, and there was a lot of snow in there when I went by it earlier in the year. So I don't think you can do that in the winter, but in the summertime, the lower Yurt trail is definitely a good trail to take. So it is 7:27. We are gonna head out. Thanks for coming along. I'll put a little video together of the high hut and some of the star footage I got. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for coming along.